Okay, so we are going to have a list of links that go to Slideshare articles. This is slideshare.net is a system owned by LinkedIn these days. It allows you to take a PowerPoint presentation or a keynote presentation and load it up on the web where anybody can view it without the software. And we're going to have a list of these that we're going to load into a browser. So right here is one of them. It's a presentation called The Value of Sentiment. And in a separate video, I'm going to show you how to set this up in your browser. We're going to have a link up here in our bookmarks, and we're going to come in and click a specific link that we'll set up. In this case, as soon as we click that, it's going to trigger this little pop-up or a new window, which at this point we're going to pick a category that's going to be called One Presentation Slides. We've got the number 1 there as a placeholder so that it shows up first in the list and makes this fast. And at that point, we're going to click Save Draft and Edit. Wait for this to load. It might take just a second. It's triggering a couple things. Basically, it's building a quick little blog post that has the name of that same presentation slide and some other information. The category gets brought in here, and it creates a featured image, and it grabs a bunch of detail from that SlideShare site. It's populating this up with a whole bunch of information that we do want. And at this point, we want to capture a date. So we don't want to publish immediately. We want to know when this SlideShare was created, if that's possible. And in this case, I'm going to click back on the same link for this presentation and see if I can come up with a date of when it was published here. It looks like it was published on October 30th, 2012, right here. So I'm going to come back in, go back to my tab. So we want October 30th, 2012 as our date. So to change our date, we want to change it from publish immediately to October 12th, 2012. There's a spot here for the time. That doesn't matter for what we're doing. Hit OK and then publish. Let that load into the site. Might take a second or two. It should say, if it works successfully, post, publish, view post. We want to double check our work, and should look something like this. Please note that the site that we're working on is going to change, so the rest of the site might look different anytime you come in here and look at it. We're loading up this content, but we're going to change the design and layout of the site as you're doing this work too. So should look something like that. That is a success. Close the window and proceed to the next link that takes you to the next SlideShare article and do the same thing all over again.